it was a little scary, but it was also exciting. Being able to see all those big swimmers and know like you get to compete against them, you're just as good, was extremely exciting, and it's a confidence booster knowing like you're that good, you can swim with these people.
I mean, the energy there was like insane. So you have like the best swimmers in the country, and then you have like the most supportive fans in the country. So it was really exciting to like swim and hear the crowd and watch the fastest swimmers too. So that night that I swam the 1650, I knew my time was like competitive and that it was like in the 30s for placement so far, but there was still a couple teams to swim that night. And then the next week, Swim came out with like a preliminary like psych sheet, and I was like on pretty much the border. And then it wasn't official until like the Wednesday after, so it was pretty nerve-wracking, but it was pretty exciting to find out.
When I qualified, when I knew I had made it, it was pretty exciting. Like after my time, we knew that I had made it, so I looked over at Pat, and he was freaking out, screaming, "We're going, we're going!" So it was extremely exciting. 100 was a very interesting race. I went after it. I knew I wanted to be ahead of my heat because I do better out in front. It was just that last 50 yards, I couldn't hold on, but I know that now I can just train for that, train for the last 50, and it'll be so much better next year.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. I really wanted to go after it and kind of get in the lead right from the beginning, and I was able to do that. And then towards the end, it was a pretty hard fight to stay in the lead, but I was happy that I was able to fight through. It's exciting to go a best time and to jump that many places, and I'm just happy that like my first experience at NCAAs was a successful experience, and I learned a lot from it, so it was exciting. I mean, the whole experience together I think was like really like special, but I think like after kind of realizing like what I accomplished and like what I can accomplish in the future, like setting new goals, because I got to like check off my old goals and say, okay, I did it, but now like what's next?
I know my strengths and weaknesses, so my 200 breaststroke, for example, the last 50 was not there at all. So this year all I have to do is like work on the back half of my races and bring it home, because my 100 had the same problem. The last 50 was a little shorter and rushed a little bit, so we've talked about it, and that's what we're going to work on for next year.
I just want to continue my progression and continue to get faster. I think like the success I've had this year is kind of like boosting my confidence that I can reach my goals, and like whatever I want to set, I can go after and I can accomplish it. So I'm just ready to get to that next level.
They were great. We had alumni texting me and calling me to like give me advice. We had the team here practicing with us up until NCAAs. They were like so supportive.
Like the weeks leading up to NCAAs, they like practiced with us and they just kept motivating and pushing me, and you know, like got me a little goodie bag before I left and created a poster and signed it. So it was really special.
It was awesome representing Towson, because there were actually people that like knew where Towson was. Like I had people come up to me and be like, "Oh, like you're from Towson, like I know people that go there," and we're not one of the bigger schools that's there, but it was nice that people recognized us and knew who we were.